It's an amazing book. No one who's read it has come back with anything less than just pure love.
Aren't you afraid it might cost you your membership in the country club?
It already has. Chris should come over and say a word because he's also tonight.
Yeah, Chris is.
Wyatt just published his new book.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this
have you
on
ever
YouTube.
met?
This is
my
Chris
blog.
D.
Yeah, we met again. But tell me about your new book, Chris.
Well, it's an anthology of, kind of a mega anthology of all the lyrics I've ever written, song lyrics, poetry, short stories, excerpts from unpublished novels, a couple of which will be published in the next couple of years. So,
How did you get connected with Wyatt?
I've known Wyatt since the early 90s. We ran into each other, became friends because we were both mutual friends of this guy who owned a specialty video store down on Melrose Avenue, which is no longer there, called the Goblin Market, that has genre stuff like horror films on video and crime films, a lot of European genre stuff from the 70s, and we would go in there a lot and just shoot the shit, you know, and I had actually lost touch with him for a few years, but he used to come to some of my shows when I was playing music, and we got back in touch with each other probably 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little more longer than that. We did we did some commentaries together on some DVDs. My girlfriend at the time was putting out a DVD of a couple of public domain Italian horror movies, and Wyatt and I did the commentary on those, and I was asked to do a commentary on a Takashi Miike TV show that he did for, I don't know if it was Showtime or HBO. They had a Masters of Horror series. And Wyatt and I, they asked me to do the commentary, but I thought, you know what, I really need to do it with somebody, because it's such a weird show. I know Wyatt would be good at having a dialogue with him. We'll be able to like just flash right through it. So, and he and I can talk movies for hours. So that's kind of how I know him. And but then in 2007, he started a website called New Texture. It was like a literary website, which you know about, and he got me on there, and quite a few other people he knew, and we would post poetry and prose and little nonfiction pieces on there, and it became like kind of a little mini literary website. And then over the last few years, the actual publishing came into being, and I started working on the book, the anthology, a few years ago.
There's a handsome young man on the cover.
Yeah, that's when I was, young and handsome. Probably 1981. I had a full head of hair. And it was probably, I don't know what, it was in my mid to late 20s or something. So.
Are there any unifying themes in this new book?
Transcending all the brutal animal things about human nature, and not shying away from those ugly things and talking about them and fascinated by them, but also finding and transcending into I don't know, I'm loath to use the word spiritual, but like spiritual, higher spiritual planes. What doesn't destroy you makes you stronger. That old cliche, I don't know if it was Janae or said that, or I know Patti Smith re-quoted that. I think it was from Janae. But anyway, I think anybody who knows who I am and my music will get the drift. So, but I've got another short story collection that's going to be ready hopefully by the end of the summer, that hopefully we'll see publication next year. And I'm about halfway through a novel that's got its first chapter excerpted in the anthology, and then I've got another novel that's been done for quite a while that I've been talking to a couple of other small press publishers about doing. So, it's time.
It's time.
Okay, awesome. Let's go and